So I've always liked science in high school, junior high. I didn't always get an A in all my science classes, but I liked science. It was interesting to me. And I decided early on, I think maybe watching Jacques Cousteau's, like everybody of my generation, that we wanted to be biologists or marine biologists. But when I got into college and started looking at the various fields of biology, neuroscience and psychobiology really interested me because it was fascinating, just the idea at the time that behavior could be controlled by biological events in the brain. That what we feel, what we think, what we do is ultimately caused by chemical events and electrical events in our brain. That was just fascinating to me, that interface between the behavior and the biology. And so when I went to look for different fields to study, the place where they had the strongest connection between the behavior and the molecular events was the field of learning and memory. And I went to a university that was very prominent in that kind of research, but decided to go in a slightly different direction and look at the interface between motivation and biological changes. Motivation is really the essence of what the study of addiction is, understanding the neurobiology of motivation, but using a similar approach to what my colleagues studying learning and memory were using. But what still excites me most is to see new data from an experiment. Every time a researcher, a student in my lab brings in new data, it's just the most exciting thing. That's what keeps me going on a day-to-day basis. Always something new, always a new idea. Was it right? Was it wrong? And then you move on to the next question. That's just a never-ending source of excitement.